How y'all feel about going on Sunday?
Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
What about next Sunday?
And the Ducks will put toe to leather and will get started.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Come on.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks
He can hang out like that.
Return, but sometimes he doesn't have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Somebody holler.
What's that? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, get ready for score. That's a good idea for you.
Illini offense takes the field and they'll have it first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know.
Oh man.
I'm excited about this. We're seeing better tackling. We're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Just watching on tape from the top of their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year. And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on the side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot. This defense dominates. They do what they do. And they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the right. And good
not with the camera.
defense, just a short
So it's the fact that he had a camera.
Right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast play.
Did been having the camera on.
Back to throw, it's long.
They ain't nothing new. Did been having the camera on, man. That nigga know what he was doing, man.
A few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback at that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but gets man coverage. There were other guys on that play that were
deep down the right side. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Sends them back in motion. They'll go to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long.
No, man. No.
Fires to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to
Nasty business. That's beyond me.
between the QB and his defender.
He said they were throwing it on him there. Oh, God.
Picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers that will leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete and looking for nothing for the first down.
Here, Cat. Come on, baby. Come on.
Got it down at 23.
Get down.
Advantage of having versatility at the running back position on 4th down. Everybody in the stadium is expecting him to throw. It's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the
Most definitely did.
a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He's brought down a short
July.
return, but the defense comes out on top with a
I'll put you down.
They have
How about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drive to get something going. Both of them turn it over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
The same dude that when they got
back onto the field. It's long. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short.
Put you down. Stop.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
I think it's people with me.
Play action fake.
What's the man's name? What's the old white man's name?
On the sideline.
Yeah,
It's a green grass as he gets into the 30-line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Got his name. Him and Denny was loving.
He runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
One man in the backfield. Then he got the $100 million to start, man. He said him and Denny was loving.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in right situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front.
I believe Denny did all that. I believe he did everything. That one said, look at it in the look at his eyes. And he still got to think they put it on time. And he did 10 years. And he'll take care of his family while he's young. He did that shot, got out. And say, that nigga shot didn't. Why didn't he go? He late now. He just
Illinois putting together a really nice drive.
I want to hear that.
I think
they'll throw it.
The physicality of the secondary on defense, that defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The people with 15 didn't want to see it. He said,
he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up.
He's not shy, but what a way to come up with the interception.
This quarterback is having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down than the defense is expecting. And like you saw right there,
He's talking about free shot, yeah, free shot.
The INT.
Got his man.
Quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the flat route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger.
When he come back, he gonna try to get us all.
Grab over the middle. It's heavy.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I am. He's gonna try to get us.
Getting the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense. You can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting his defense on alert early.
Lewis to throw.
Unrolls
to the wide out.
Yeah, they put. I don't know about all this. Them niggas.
This city ain't big enough for me and you. It actually practice it.
As soon as he got it.
Ain't good. He's right here.
Now on the option. Here in the red zone at the 20. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And they will score. A touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. He's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Hey, Deshaun Watson, he got caught up with that.
So he can get run after the catch and get get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And if you got in the backfield, he's going to be in the end zone.
That last possession is a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Yeah, they had too many of them massages, man.
And that's what happens down here.
And the problem is going to maybe one of them. Who cares, though? Yeah, nothing compared to Diddy.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage. And once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Gets the back moving. Lewis wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got to reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long.
From my grandmother's recipes, and over the slow over me.
Got a man. It's Rich. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle and force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll power it inside with the fullback.
Back of what trade?
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds. A perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender is very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Crazy, yeah.
The give to the fullback. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Hill. Breaks a crease in the 20. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Great job by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, saw him put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mahoney. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is dead.
Locked out from the big school, bro.
He didn't get it in the
And it's picked off for the third time today.
He makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You want to run the football. That's okay. They'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Lewis wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Now you can get white girl skin. Yeah, she could fall in the toilet. And you ain't lying. Damn, Boo will just slide down to the back. She's so skinny. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, but we can try to go and set it up for next weekend, man. Let's go and get y'all get your cash ready. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all work. I got me a point forward. I got a big man. Come on now. If y'all really want to do this, we can do this now.
Yeah, do it. Do what you can. Give it to him.
I'm talking about Freddie. I'll give you a squad. Don't make me get no squad. Nigga come out of here. I got a 6'1" point guard, a 6'6" power forward. Man, here you go recruiting again. Bro, yo.
I can get David and this little team to come out there and run y'all.
Oh, shit. That's for them, man. I got somebody.
You're gonna need some wind. You're gonna need some oxygen.
Yeah, honestly, because they running the gun and now I ain't
yeah, them niggas running their gun.
Oh.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers.
Who running and gunning?
Run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside.
We can shoot for when we get out there, we gonna shoot for teams.
Down at the 36. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Niggas ain't gonna even want to be on his team, bro.
To the air on first down.
They ain't gonna even want to be on your team, bro.
Fires to the wide out.
Dang.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand
So
on
you just sitting up there, gonna stand up there in the middle of the field on the court, ain't gonna move around, bro.
So throw it out of bounds.
It's gonna be a liability to your squad. Once you miss them first couple saves, yeah, we ain't passing them niggas the ball.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short.
You what?
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Man, they gonna distribute you to the bench.
The first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
They gonna distribute you right to the bench. Yeah, go on, sit down, Dale. You tired? You want some water, bro? They gonna throw extra nigga. Hey, bro, you want some water? Go put that to the cooler. Go to the cooler. All right, bro. You gonna see. I'm gonna contribute my good offense.
He wants to throw it. Trying to pull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I ain't handicapping my team now.
The option look. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch.
No.
The goal line.
Half court. This nigga wanna play half court now. Nigga done got tired. He gonna play half court.
And they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Nigga tired already, man. That's crazy. We gonna play half court. Yeah, we'll play half court.
Lewis to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly.
It is something else, man. I ain't lying.
All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
This gonna be good.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
Great job of containing by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defense,
I remember that different area codes. He knows, y'all.
And force the football back into traffic.
He gonna get out there. His team gonna say, bro, you gonna sit down, man. Don't shoot the ball no more, bro. Stop shooting the ball, bro. Stop shooting the ball.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long.
Oh no. They ain't never told you nothing like that. They ain't never told you nothing like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn, mark my words. The game gonna be over, and they gonna take that last 3 trying to catch him up and gonna burn it up. He gonna airball it. Watch it, team. I'm just calling out what you call. I'm calling out your strength. You ain't calling out my strength. I'm calling out your strength. You say you a jumper boy. You gonna stand behind the line. You ain't gonna do it. All right, bro. We gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, he say he got that jumper. We gonna see.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Hey.
To work. Running through contact.
Hey.
And this defense was failing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That nigga squad gonna get him together. Watch that team.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the
They really don't want that smoke in that football. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
You really don't want that smoke with that football.
Incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the 1st half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room.
That's so real, man. I ain't lying about it. That's so real, man.
Big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points.
Don't get wicked.
Before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up. Back to the ground game on the left.
You really think he like this? You really think he like this, man?
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10.
Now you went from recruiting your people to recruiting Jaden now.
Lewis to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh, that's
And
what
he
you
is
need.
finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top there.
Makes sense. My daddy plays, man.
Guys in Autzen Stadium.
I ain't doing nothing Saturday, but my daddy was saying that he might have to work Saturday, but he said he gonna let me know. He'll let me know because they off on Friday, so he said he gonna let me know on
The game
Friday.
might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up.
And the quarterback goes
But I just told you, I'm gonna invite as many people as I can, but we'll shoot for
But
Timmy
this
when
is
we get out there.
exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense. Complete to the left. And works
He's
it to
gonna
the
get out there and lose his goddamn ankle.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter
He gonna lose his goddamn ankle to us. Hey, y'all got some water? Y'all got some water over there? Y'all got some water over there? He just say, yeah, we got some. He go jug right here.
pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll march him up the field.
Well, look, this quarterback is struggling a little bit this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision.
They can't get right do it for you, baby.
That ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Put your arms up.
They're just going to keep going to it.
And it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this. Now I'm going to have to maybe go play one man with a guy to him. Now those open passes.
And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he
No,
knows
JV gonna
he's
dunk
going
it.
to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese.
All
It's
right.
not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level.
Turning it on. Snell spots the ball at the
All right, bro.
12 after that completion. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Goes to the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. dropping back. It's long. He's got him. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the gun, the running back has it. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back. Get the yardage.
The offense changing the play. Lewis wants to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Wilcox. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do you do? You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run the option.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Complete out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that 1st down.
He might want another play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Lewis to throw. He got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Throws for the tight end. And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snagged in the middle. It's Riggs. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Riggs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He wants to throw it again. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Looking for a man. It's long. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air. It's long. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Finds a spot in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for it on 4th down. This offense just...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
You know, they're going to come back in this game. They're just going to need better decision-making, and they're obviously down right now, but they've got to know when to take shots and know when to check the football down and wait for the right opportunity. That hasn't happened for this young group.
The Ducks are in the hurry-up. On the option. The give to the tailback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Across the 45. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball.